Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Ljs Garage. Behind me I've got a third generation Ford Ranger. The Ford Ranger made its way to the US back in 1983, and it was a joint venture between Ford and Mazda to make a small pickup truck. So here we are in 2019 with the return of the Ford Ranger back in the US. So exactly how small is the third generation Ford Ranger, you might ask? I'll show you. The first thing is, check out this ride height. I'm about 5'9", and this truck's only a little bit taller than me, even with these jacked up off-road tires. So that just goes to show you, I could stand next to a Silverado and that truck would tower over me. This is the correct way you're supposed to sit. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So does any of that actually matter? Does it matter that you have no space back there? Because you buy a compact pickup truck so you can get it around places, move it around your farm, and you still have your bed, you still have better fuel economy, you still have all those things, but it's a smaller wheelbase so you can actually move it around and take advantage of a small truck. With the 2019 Ford Ranger, you get two options. You've got the Super Cab with a 6-foot bed. The other option's the Super Crew, and that's got a 5-foot bed. One of the best things about a small pickup truck is the loading height. And it's just waist height, so you can pick up everything and put it right in. So it's really easy to pivot and get stuff in. And since the new Ranger doesn't actually have any sort of steps to get into the rear, it makes it nice to have a little lower platform to load everything. Because I drive a small truck, you know that I'm not compensating. Just look how strong I am. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. So you had a couple different options with the third generation Ford Ranger, and the best that you could get would be the 4-liter V6 that was capable of towing 5,800 pounds. So exactly how much can the new Ford Ranger tow? The answer to that is 7,500 pounds, and that's with a 2.3-liter 4-cylinder. And so that's the same EcoBoost from other Ford vehicles. So it's pretty impressive. Fun fact for you guys, originally the Ford Ranger used to share an engine with the Ford Pinto, so that was a whole 80 horsepower. What can you do with 80 horsepower? If you guys can come up with any ideas that you can do with 80 horsepower, let me know down in the comment section. The best thing about used trucks, and some of the trucks that are a little bit older, they have so much character. There's certain things about this truck that they'll never be able to do again. So let me show you some of the cool things that I found on this Ranger. You can still do this. If you have a work truck, you're probably not worried about looking pretty. So Ford's got your back, because look, you got no vanity mirror. In this Ford Ranger, you can't simply just remove your key. You have to twist it all the way back as if you normally would. But while doing that, you have to push forward on this little lock right here. And so it takes a little finesse to release a key. Another pro for looking for one of these used is that you can actually get these with the 5-speed manual transmission. And if you look hard enough, you'll find one with that transmission, and it'll be a 4-liter V6. So they're nice and torquey, and they drive a little bit like the Jeep Wranglers. So it gives you a nice connection to whatever you're towing back there. And just so you're not left out of the 21st century, you can still get these with power windows and power door locks. The best part about the small trucks is you can take them anywhere. So you can squeeze between trees, weave around, drive on other tracks that other big trucks have left for you. This is an awesome truck, and it does exactly what a truck's supposed to do. So you buy a truck so that you can leave the pavement and enjoy the scenery, the wildlife, all of that nature has to offer. Thank you guys so much for your time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the old Ford Ranger and what your thoughts are on the upcoming Ford Ranger.